Hi everyone, in this video we are going to see how to stream content from Oculus Quest 2 to your computer. This is a question that I receive often at work. I work in the field of virtual reality, augmented reality and new technologies since years. And there is always this question. So if you have a virtual reality application that you develop, how can you stream it to your computer during demonstrations? There are two ways. One is to cast the content directly from the Oculus Quest 2 to the computer, and you will open a browser and see the content there. And the second one is with SideQuest. In this video, we are going to see both. Let's start with SideQuest. So you have to download this software if you don't know it already. And you will have to link the cable to the Quest 2. So the cable should be plugged in the Quest 2 and on your computer. Then in here, you should double check that it's green. So it recognizes the device, that the device is connected. Then you have to click on this icon, stream. And in here, what is very important is that there are some default resolutions here, but what I find out is that it doesn't work really well for me. So I usually basically use this one that I will put in overlay on this video, and this one usually works. Then what you have to do is to click on Start Stream. Sometimes it creates some issues on the Quest 2, like for example I have right now. And what you will have to do is to basically plug out and plug in again. Here it is. So if you have some issues, sometimes it does. Basically, sometimes what happens is that you have a very weird effect in the video, like what it used to be years ago with the VHS cassette. So everything is, there is a pattern and you don't know what it is, but it's not broken the device. It's just that for some reason it doesn't reset and it gets stuck. So you have to plug out this cable and then plug it in again and start streaming one more time. So as you can see here, this works, so you can see everything. But there is a catch. You don't hear the audio. For some reasons, they still didn't enable this feature. So I guess it's a bug. I'm not quite sure, but for some reasons, this is not possible yet. So if you want just to visualize the content, this works like a charm because you can see everything here, the entire experience. But if your experience has audio, then you have an issue and you cannot use this one properly unless you put the volume all up here so they can basically hear, if they are present in the same room, what you're seeing and hearing. But if it is a remote demonstration, this is not possible because the volume, of course, won't be effective unless you put a microphone over here next to the speakers. But anyway, this is one way. Now we are going to see the other way. The other way is that you basically start an experience. Let's say, for example, Beat Saber. I click update now. Really? I mean, seriously? Yes, seriously. Whatever. So it seems it's fast, so that's okay. Anyway, I will show you when the experience starts, but basically is in the settings. Right now there is nothing to cast, but when it's finished you can cast the experience to the browser. But for doing that you will have to log in. Basically you will have to start a new browser, go to Oculus, there is a specific link that will appear. In time I can log in. I will have to blur this. Is it here? Now the password that I never remember. Of course, why should it be that one? Okay. Okay, this time I got it right. So, okay, we were here. Here is still installing. It's taking quite some time, too much. But anyway, so settings. You have to double check that you are connected to the Wi-Fi here. So the first thing to cross. Then, okay, now it's ready. We open the application that we want to stream, to cast. For some reason, there is the Guardian still active here. I will remove it later. But anyway, now you have the buttons on your controller. You have to open the menu. There is a button that is the Oculus button on your right controller. And then in here, there is cast. So you have to press here. And then you have to select computer. Next. And they didn't tell me the link this time, but should be, I think it's, can I retrieve it? Okay, we can get it from here. I have to log in again. Was log in. Okay. All right, good. So let's try this. Okay, good. So you have to go in this website, oculus.com/casting/, and you have the experience here. And in here, you can actually hear things, and you can even hear use the microphone. So for example, if I start it, you can basically hear the sound from the application. And you can also enable the microphone and setting up the widescreen and put it full screen. So these are the two options that you can use, and of course it depends on what you want to showcase. The casting is the default solution by Meta, so that is the suggested one. But sometimes, for example, you want to use an application and there is a delay with the casting, or you don't have Wi-Fi, then it makes sense to use the SideQuest because you can use it directly on your computer. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, that's it, guys. Bye.